So here we have the Ford Fiesta on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we've got plenty of boot space, which can be increased if you wish to by folding down either or both of these rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and, as mentioned, run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre at the bottom, the fuel gauge. And above that, the coolant temperature gauge and the total miles for this car, which are 46,149. You can change the information displayed there for various bits, a trip computer and fuel economy information by pressing the button on the end of the indicator stalk. Out onto the steering wheel next, we have on the left-hand side here, our phone and stereo controls, including voice activation for your phone just there. In the center is the main stereo itself and the screen for the stereo directly above that. So you can see that we've got, in terms of music options, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your own music wirelessly once you pair your phone. We've got auxiliary input as well and USB input. When it comes to the radio, FM and AM radio, we've also got a CD player, as you can see on the screen. Of course, you need to pair your phone up in order that you use it, and that is done by hitting the phone button here and following the instructions on screen. The main volume for the stereo is on here, of course. These 4 buttons here and here relate to this screen. So, for example, if you press the phone button and you wanted to pair a phone, you will have options come up in the corners of the screen. Similarly, you have options now, as you can see in the bottom left, bottom right, and again, you can use these buttons to access those. Below that, we've got our air conditioning. You can adjust the temperature, fan speed, and the direction of the air with this dial just here. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute, so you can turn that off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over on the right-hand side just here. We've got a heated rear screen and a proper heated front screen as well. Below that, you can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. We have a 5-speed manual gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket, as well as our auxiliary and USB input. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.